Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy Man in the Wild. Just was looking at this video that I was about to upload and just found something that was kind of interesting. How the court documents, because I mean I come at the court documents, as being some bullshit, a part of the production, right? But I actually, decided to look at it because I never really looked at the case, the numbers or nothing like that, just because I know, when I see a production, and I know who's supposed to act when they're called upon to act, you know. But, I decided to, go ahead and check out the document. So, usually when it's a case you got up here, you got the 819, MJ, which I can only get as a magistrate judge, right? And so up there it should be criminal or civil, CR or CV. That's like the first thing. The second, is the district court. They have, a northern and a southern. And my dealings with the courts, you know, every document I get back, it, and give to them, it'll have, southern or northern on there. So that struck me as odd, and also how this arrow is continually pointing at that one eye. I did find that as extremely odd. But so we're gonna check out the judge, right? Because that's who it is, CBD, Charles B. Day. Um, and you see before he started to be, the magistrate judge, he worked as the assistant state's attorney. And I always thought that was odd, and kind of fucked up at the same time that this guy, is a judge, who's supposed to be impartial, but yet and still you used to work at locking motherfuckers up. You know, like you want to talk about like seeking justice and all that other type of shit. Like, nah, motherfuckers don't have to pay unless they're guilty. So, that's your job as a state's attorney, is to, get as many convictions as possible. And they become judges. You know, that's really always baffled me, yo. It's always baffled me. So, so he goes, gets some awards, but there's a better bio over here, but there he goes, right? You got your Charles Day, magistrate judge. Um, let's see, what is he? Yeah, commentator for the CNN. So you got this production ass terroristic plot that got foiled, right? Because like I say, when you see that ISIS label, man, stay the fuck away from it with your heart, man. Or and with any realness that you have inside of you, stay away from it. But now you got this judge, you know, who's commentating for CNN. Only puppets commentate on CNN. Let that shit be firmly known. So so thinking that, somebody's respected officer of this and respected this, respected that, like they won't, they wouldn't be a part of whatever the bullshit ass matrix that they're trying to give you, you know, man, take a step back and see that that shit is real. A frequent legal commentator and other national television and cable broadcasts. Right, this is the judge who's assigned to the dude who's supposed to be an ISIS terrorist, yo. American Association's Race and Racism in the Criminal Justice System Committee. Like, yo. Oh, man. Like, yo, you got to see the fuckery whenever it gets put in front of you. And this is how deep the shit goes whenever it comes to, what the game in and of itself. Like I said with this court shit, you know, they fall in line too. The court officers fall in line too. I mean, obviously he's a motherfucking plant. To my vice chair on Maryland State Court's Commission on Racial and Ethnic Fairness in the Judicial Process. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. They gotta have these type of organizations, right? Because, I mean, shit, the elite created race. They created the race issues, you know, the imbalance of it. You know, so shit, why not have your puppets in front of you, you know, getting you comfortable within the shit, acting like he's an ear to listen to this problem, that problem. Oh, yeah, he's going to go talk to this person, that person. Get the fuck out of there. They ain't talking to nobody. They're not helping anybody. The judicial system is made for you to get fucked. And so you go to magistrate judges within, you know, the local rules of the court, right? And so it talks about, because I mean, it should be a criminal case, you know, if it's supposed to be a terroristic act. You know, they're not confirming that it's terrorism. But, you know, the magistrate judge is in conformity with and subject to the limitations of, you know, that rule. You know, so they're allowed to do all of that shit, but they have limitations, right? They do have limitations. So I go to magistrate, and, you know, public officer, legislator, blah, blah, blah. But in a narrower sense, this term includes only inferior judicial officers. Okay, inferior. So then, right, and after that, the President of the United States is the chief magistrate of this nation. The governors are the chief magistrates of their respective states. Like, yo, by definition, the motherfuckers is inferior. By definition, the president and the governors and whatnot are fucking puppets. I mean, magistrate, this is law, you know, law.com, you know. Oh, man. So, I mean, shit, this is where it goes. This is where it goes, you know, and this is where it comes from, right? You know, and this just comes from a simple analyze. I just, you know, did a basic search of this shit and was like, hold on, something don't look right, you know, because I done filed enough court documents to know, you know, how to read them and, you know, how to, you know, just get everything that you need to get. And, man, I'm telling you, like, it's so much bullshit within it. You know, even when they give you a real, like a real explanation, you know, on some order shit, it's some bullshit. You know, because like I said, you not, you know, people ain't charged if motherfuckers ain't found guilty. You know, you get your money back if you found not guilty. You know, so yeah, man, as always, it is what it is, but shit. Know how to read these court documents and understand how they play the fucking game too. You know, so yeah, man, this court shit bullshit is confirmed though.